Previous course, I explained that this is not only our living room, but our dining room. If you're dining, you need a kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Here you can see a large double sink, évier, a tap, water tap, also known as a faucet. That's for hot water, that's for cold water. Then we have a stove where we can cook, an oven, un four, which I'm not too good at adjusting, but my wife knows how to pick the different temperatures and lengths and so on. This is where we have breakfast, you can see, with a nice view out the window. When we have friends or family over for a meal, lunch or dinner, we tend to bring the food in on this little trolley. Then there is a washing machine for clothes, which is quite modern because it both washes and dries and makes quite a bit of noise. Another machine here is the dishwasher. You can see I didn't wash the lunch dishes yet, but I will later on in the afternoon. And then trash or garbage comes here. This is a very practical aspect of daily life in English. Here there's a difference between English and American English. In the United States, people talk about garbage pails, particularly bigger ones, and the English talk about dust bins. I should also have mentioned that since we're visiting this apartment, Americans talk about apartments. The British understand apartment, but they also refer to flats. And most Americans wouldn't understand that word. And they think flat, oh, what's that? It's a huge open air space where you make salt. Not quite the case. With this big window and door out onto the balcony, in the winter it can get a little bit cool here, not to say cold, and so we have a very powerful little radiator over there. And wherever we are in this house, we like to have flowers or green plants. This is the refrigerator. Sorry, no champagne for this course. Americans tend to talk about ice boxes because in the old days, hermetically closed boxes like this were not cooled by electricity. They were cooled with big blocks of ice. I can remember when I was a boy in the suburbs of New York City, once or twice a week, the iceman would come with a block of ice like that. He'd bring it up like that and put it in the top. We don't need to do that anymore with the electricity. And here is the freezer where we can freeze things. The British understand refrigerator. They think that icebox is something of the past, although Americans still tend to talk about it. And the British tend to use the word fridge, frigo, if you like. In the next course, we're going to have a look at the bedroom.